Yay, so, hate crime update. So, a couple of weeks ago, I endured a hate crime. Not to go too deep into it, but I haven't been the only one. I will have to have a second interview, already done the first, and it is looking like there is a suspect involved. They will be questioned after I've been interviewed and another person has been interviewed, and then the person that witnessed me receive the hate crime, they have been interviewed. So there's a bit of a way to go yet, my darlings. So all is okay. What I would say to people is be a little vigilant, because I've felt such a shift in the energy, and obviously there's been a lot of bad news for people who are well and truly into society and rely on society, believe in society, have worked tirelessly on behalf of society. It's not nice to hear that you're going to lose everything you've ever worked for, is it? Nobody wants to hear that. And so what this has done is this has made people not be able to handle adversity. Some people are not built for it, they're not made for it. So what they'll do is they'll go into vindictive behaviour, which is where they will look to make everybody else's day as miserable as they feel. And you can never know the depths of how somebody feels, so beware. Because not a lot of people here, like my wondrous souls, can sit here and go through the emotions, accept what's happening, have a smile on their face, okay, which is grace in the face of adversity, hold yourself together, stay composed, stay grateful, and just ask the Most High for the strength to deal with what's ahead. But rather than do that, they're going to start tearing down anyone and everybody they come into contact with, whether they know you or not. So I can't imagine life at home is cool. Can't imagine work life is any better. And when they're out and about, I can imagine that anyone that's got a smile on their face, they're going to want to try and rip that off. I get that done to me loads of times, but it's nothing to me because I've been doing it since I was a child. Who are they? They've got no power. They don't know. They think they're powerful and they have a lot of I'm the big I am, but they're nobody. Nothing to me anyhow. Because when you've already lost those who you loved, you can't compare with that. You're not up with them. I already lost everything that ever mattered. So don't take it there. You're not that great. This is what I say to these people. And at the end of the day, you're screaming and shouting in a society that, remember, thanks to you, remember the way people are, nobody cares. So it's no point bragging about what you got, because nobody cares, remember. So you've lost the ability to get any sort of satisfaction from bragging to people about what you got. At the end of the day, what you got we know don't count, because when you're looking in that bedroom mirror, you still feel empty. Seems like the car's got more life in it, or the house has got more life in it than you have, because simply people don't know how to be. They know how to be horrible, but they don't know how to be kind. And that is why I just removed myself, because I won't get into that kind of arena where we're all just going to be nasty now because the shit's hit the fan. What we really need to do is come together when the shit's hitting the fan. But what I notice with people is that they just look what someone else has got, and then they get that look on their face and they're ready to be spiteful, vindictive. That vindictive behaviour is something that I can smell it all over the place. My God. And I've had people do some things to me just out there, just going to the shops. People driving their cars aggressively, sticking the fingers up at each other, won't give each other any time and any patience to make a manoeuvre that, it can't go any quicker, can it, my darling? It's the anger on people's faces, that sulkiness. The inability to be able to say, oh, you know what, ups and downs, yeah. Not everybody. Flatline life, that's no good. A flatline life means those people are the ones you've got to look out for, because they're the ones that have just been like this. Because everything comes to them. They don't have to think, they don't have to do, it's just there. They're getting by, so much so comfortably, they just drift off. Like that. I don't have to think, I don't have to do, I've got what's important, everything else can just take a back seat, and that's why we're in the shitty mess that we're in now, because nobody effing cares. But yet Everybody still wants to brag about what they've got and expects people to care. Well, one, who cares about your superficial shit? Nobody, just you. So go and enjoy it, my darlings. I've got mine. I go off and enjoy mine. Don't need to show it off to anybody. Just go off and enjoy it. But most people's enjoyment is shoving it in other people's faces. Like what they've got is the most highs, most success. That's what you want. No. Once you've got your money and your car and your house, there's more to do. But for those who think they've reached the highest heights, they'll just sit there tapping their feet because they're bored. And then what they do is they look for people like you and I, and they try to trip us up. Yet, what they hate on top of that is the smile on my face. Because I'm the one that's walking. Because their dumb mind is, oh, but you're not in the car like me. No, I know. I don't care. Right? I'm in my world, doing my thing, feeling the most high, loving what I see in front of me every day, not looking at what I've got and what more should I have. No, I just love being appreciative of what I already have. Instead of going out there, making more discord and chaos of what more can I get. No. And I'm staying away. I don't know about you guys, but I'm staying away because people are so full of it right now. It's unbelievable. And especially when you get festive times, you would think this is where people would calm down, but they don't. They don't. I go into the supermarkets and I watch them. Quickly going around like there's nothing left. God forbid we ever do have a food shortage. What will people do? How are they going to get on? People are so desperate to keep accumulating. Consumption. We absolutely have fallen into the world of we just consume. And we just consume crap. That's the thing, is we just consume more crap on top of more crap on top of more crap. And what's even more amazing is when you see the young ones now start to come of age and they realise they've just spent the last 10, 15 years just being taken the piss out of. You've been had, my darlings. All those trends that you thought you were going in for, that you thought were going to last forever, they don't. They're trends to keep you occupied. So in the most crucial ages of your life, you're fucking around doing nothing. You've evolved to absolutely nothing. And it's when you wake up out of that and you realise, shit, how well are you going to handle that? And that's who I'm looking out for, is because there's going to be people that aren't going to like to face. But you didn't listen. You didn't care. You wanted to be with the masses. So now go be with the masses. And that's how that is. It's the rude awakening that people can't handle. So be careful. Be careful, my darlings. Like I said, if you're living in the cities and you're going in the underground, don't stand so close to the edge, right? Don't be on the edge of the platform. Don't do that shit. Don't. Be vigilant, because there are people that are going to lose their minds completely and utterly, and they are actually going to do acts of cruelty. We do it already. When the shit hits the fan, watch that. Watch your back with people, because they are going from some of the mildest things to actually, like I said, the hate crime that I had. And the other thing that I had done to me is the splashers. The ones who are in their cars who splash you and drench you and have no idea that you can be in hospital the next day. Those fuckers right there. Be careful. They're the ones with bitterness and anger, which they hide because they're scared. So look out for them. And I shall be giving you an update soon on my hate crime. There are some other victims involved. There is a suspect. So there just has to be a second interview from me and from someone else and from the guy that witnessed me have the hate crime. And then we will be on our merry way. So I hope on that note, I hope you found this enlightening and insightful. If you do like and follow. And for those of you that already do, you know what I'm going to say. I love you. Thank you. You're gorgeous. You're wondrous. And as always, my darlings, have a wonderful day and Jah love.